Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Andor Season 2, Episode 2. I just watched the Episode 1. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for Andor, in case you don't know it. I watched all of the Season 1 with you guys. If you want to see my reaction videos about the Season 1, if you want to rewatch it, maybe to prepare you a little more for this Season 2, you have all of my reaction videos to all of the episodes into the chronological order on that playlist. I'm gonna put the link right there. If you're on Patreon, watching me on Patreon right now, I made a playlist also on Patreon, same, you're gonna have all of the reaction videos into the chronological order. Reminder of the fact that I have a Patreon on which you're gonna have these reaction videos for the entire season with 1 day of advance, with 2 versions. On the level 2, you have a longer reaction part than the version that I post on YouTube. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part. My reactions and my thoughts to the entire episode, to the entire episodes. So you can be interested by that. It's advantages that I'm giving you on my Patreon to thank you for the support that you can give me right there, because I'm a little reactor on both platforms. So each little help can be appreciated and truly useful. So I want to thank you, to reward you, you know, for that support that you can give me, and that's also advantages that you can have. Maybe you can be interested only by the advantages and not that much support, I don't know. You have all of that, guys, if you want. I have an insect inside. I'm coming back. That was a big... spiders are allowed in my place. You know, I have 2 little spiders. I see one just right there. I have 2 little spiders living into my apartment since the beginning of winter, and I'm letting them live right there. It's warmer inside than outside. I feel pain for them. And spiders, in fact, are truly useful for eating other little insects. And really, they are that little. But right now, it was a big one. No, a big one, and not the good ones, you know. The ones which can attack my plants that I have right there. No. These ones, they are not allowed inside of my apartment. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about my Patreon, I think, and the fact that you can come on my Patreon if you want and if you can. That's it. I'm glad to be back for the new season of Andor. You know how much I loved the season 1. You know how much I love this show. I'm repeating it each time. For me, it's the best Star Wars shows. Yes, I love a lot The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, but Andor for me is better in the sense that it's another mood, more realistic. It's the story also, the rebellion, for sure it pleased me a lot. And also for people who want to begin Star Wars, to enter for the first time into the Star Wars universe, and or people who want to come back into the franchise, who watched some movies but then nothing more, who got maybe a little lost with all of the movies and all of the shows which were created this last years. Like, you have to be really an hardcore fan to watch everything and all. Maybe for these people, you know, they thought that, hey, that's it, I'm getting tired, maybe one day I'm gonna come back to the franchise. Andor is the best way to begin, to come back into the franchise. You don't have to watch all of the other shows first to understand it, which is a little the case for The Mandalorian, which is a lot the case for Ahsoka, and I'm not even talking about the other shows. So Andor for me is the best Star Wars show. I really think so. So that's why I'm glad to be back. And this first episode of the season 2 reminded me also why I love so much this show. It's because of the fact that it's well written, it's well done on screen. Like, we had so many good pictures and good ideas behind the camera, uncut scenes and all, with a lot of movements. and a particular attention to the pictures that we don't have into the other shows. It's characters who are so well written, like I remembered that I appreciated a lot Dedra character when in fact, you know, she's on the bad side. But in fact, seeing her back, I remembered that in fact I love her character, even if she's on the wrong side. The characters, all of them, are well written. I care for all of them, in fact, and I'm interested to see all of them on screen, what they're gonna become, what they're gonna do. Even secondary characters like Rael or people like that, like all of them are fucking interesting and cool and so well played. Like really, for me, there is no error into the casting, which is maybe not the case of all of the other shows where maybe, you know, for some secondary characters I'm like, okay, oh, bof. You know, I'm giving up on it. Right there, every one of them are so good. So the first episode also reminded me that how much I love these characters. The story for sure of the rebellion aspect, I love it a lot. Even if the first episode didn't give me a good impression about the rebellion. It began well with Cassian stealing that ship, giving that speech to that woman, giving her strength, you know, and hope, and that was so great. But after that, he had trouble to steal that ship. Then he couldn't find his friends, and in fact, he got attacked by a group. We discovered that they are part of the rebellion, but they are disorganized, they are not listening to each other, they don't trust each other, they wanted to kill each other. Like, if the rebellion is that disorganized, without any resource, without any leader to, you know, to drive them, that's not good at all. We need for the rebellion to be a little more focused on the objective. Like right there, it was not the case. Oof. We had Luthen doing some Luthen shits, you know, acting like always, being worried about Cassian. I'm worried for this season for him to take risk, to maybe get revealed. I think that it's gonna be his thing for this season. Mon, like always, you know, acting in a diplomatic way, but she has to worry also about something about the foundation. But he said not like that. Like, I'm not sure of what we're dealing with right there. We'll see. And she's gonna have a personal issue also with her daughter getting married to we don't know who, and I'm not sure that it's gonna be an amazing wedding. And even more, I think that that wedding can be a moment, you know, to have an attack, to do something like it's gonna be disturbed, that wedding. That's my impression. We have Biggs also and the others hiding, being afraid of being found. I don't want for them, you know, for this season to be only about hiding and only hiding. I want for them maybe at some point to take the decision to be a part of the rebellion, to do something, to get tired of hiding. I can imagine something like that. And we saw Dedra with all of the others talking about diplomatic solutions to take a place and its resources. That's what is gonna be written, you know, on what happened during that meeting. Ah no, in fact, they don't want any notes, they don't want any record, every data is gonna be erased after that meeting. So yes, that was a good first episode, good introduction for the season, which is gonna be the final season, in fact, of Andor. So I cannot wait to see what we're gonna have for the rest of the season, for this episode. I'm gonna try to watch the episode 3 today, but I don't think that I'm gonna have the time. We'll see. No matter what, let's go for this episode. And again, if you want, on my Patreon, you have a longer reaction part with the level 2, the full reaction part with the level 3, and episodes, no reaction videos with 1 day of advance in comparison of YouTube. Let's go, guys, for this episode.
I don't want to go on project. Humbling, isn't it? Both of us reminded of our place in the chain of command. I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Did Krennic offer you the job? You know that he did. Then it's done.
What about Axis? That's where I belong.
I can't do both. Axis. You invested almost 2 years. You built the legend and delivered almost nothing.
We're getting closer all the time.
She is there. He's everywhere. He's nowhere.
Radio silence, nobody's checked in. I know I said we shouldn't broadcast from there, but I tried to reach out to Vic.
No!
Meero has been shut down. Temporary reception outage. For Imperial inspection. I need to be at the gallery. I can't help anyone from here. I need serious comms.
I can't leave. Let me get it right. I spoke to my friend at 500. She thinks they'll finish inspecting me up there today. She counted about 40. We don't know what they have in the air.
What if they come this way?
Look, they need the grey. They know we need help, and they know everyone isn't legal. I'll find out what I can. Cassian.
No news. The situation here, like, it's beginning to be absurd and really ridiculous. Like, really.
It's gone very quiet over there. You need a perimeter. I was just about to do that. That's a good idea. They must be starving.
Like you are.
Eat it.
I made
Ew.
anything. Take those sharks. What's up there? Get the taste out the smells.
I'm desperate with them.
There are no small jobs here in the Bureau of Standards. We hear that and wonder how it can be true, but not that long ago I was standing right where you are now. I was given a position in fuel purity. Found an entry in a Varnesian food count that didn't match. 200 Kogar charging rods. Didn't seem like much, does it?
I love him! I'm sorry, I love his character. I know he is, but I can't help that. And he's so well played.
I had uncovered a cabal of corrupt purchasing agents who were stealing Imperial supplies in 4 sectors. There's a future here for those who dare.
Okay.
Once things calm down, we'll be okay. Now, if you run away,
What if we do? I'll come back.
just promise you're gonna leave without saying goodbye.
Promise.
You sweet. It's gonna end badly. Oh no! They're coming!
Hello.
Hi,
Finishing up.
just replacing the machines.
So quiet out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simple life, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You get to move around a bit, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Have you been to the Rael? It's not much of a city, but you think over time you get curious.
I've been there.
I haven't seen it in a few years. We had a decent meal there last night.
Are you testing her? I know you're flirting with her.
I'm only here for another couple of days. Maybe you'd like to join me.
I'm not sure my husband would approve.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. Is he here?
Self-planning for a few days.
Does he worry about you?
In what way?
We've just shut down all the comms. We freeze the zone during an audit. You're supposed to stop things sneaking away while we're doing all our counting.
From flirting to threatening because she refused you.
I'm done. Ready?
Yeah. Sorry. Hello. You're back.
I just got here.
It's okay. Whatever it was.
It was quick.
I was sure if I went shopping it'd be delayed, we wouldn't have to do this.
No such luck.
We could pretend that you're not back.
Become handsome again.
two of you.
More than
I can't.
I have to say, Mom, this is remarkable.
Last time we spoke, you told me you had new business coming in. You told me you were waiting.
I think I told you I was tired of waiting. I still have several things pending. It's just I have concerns. The foundation is up and running. Your financial blemishes have been smoothed over without anyone being the wiser. Davos Skulden obviously has what he came for. It's quite pleased with how they ran. And I'm left wondering about the risk I'm taking on. The irony is the rebellion that's helped me the most. Rebel activity soured my investments.
Don't change your mind, don't...
I might feel undervalued.
A threat! Like, I'm gonna say everything, you will be killed.
Let me get through this weekend and I promise we'll figure something out.
I hate having to say all this one.
No, not drawing you down for me, please. Oh, let's celebrate.
The musical scene, we feel her tension.
Chasing you all night.
I just stopped.
No warning.
Well, I suppose I've been avoiding now you're on. Parents said he'd been carried home last night. His wife's left him.
Was there a number?
He said he'd get into it once he'd survived the wedding.
It's nothing specific.
He sees all this.
It's very troubling.
We'll find a number.
Listen, you can see that the guy is a threat right now.
Can't leave this be. I must know that.
I was at a meeting on Coruscant with Tay next week. We will find a number.
I'm not sure you have the time for that, my dear. I would want that, but... Cassian. Paper, scissors. You're so stupid. I'm tired of that situation.
What was that?
Dinosaurs.
It's not.
Close enough. Hurt but not dead, for what I saw. And now you're attacking the ship. You're Are you gonna come back to help them? No. I think that we're gonna see them again at some point. Already? They're lying, you know, with the length of these episodes. If you're taking out the recap, the opening credit and the ending credit, in fact, they are really short, these episodes. They are great, they are amazing, but they are short. I'm really worried with the situation at the wedding, you know, with Mon, with our old friend who lost his wife, who lost money, who is blaming her, who is blaming the rebellion, who is seeing, you know, that big rich wedding in front of him and the fact that he has nothing in comparison. I'm afraid of him. I don't want to say switching or saying the truth about what she did and all, because it would be dangerous for him, in fact, like they would kill him. I hope that he understands that. But I'm afraid of him saying something wrong at the wrong moment, something who is gonna reveal what he did, what they did. And Luthen, he knows about it, and he's not the kind of person who is gonna take that kind of risk. He's more the kind of person who is gonna annihilate the threat right away. So Mon, I totally understand that you want to talk with him, you want to find the solution because you want to help your friend, because maybe you're blaming yourself a little for the situation, I don't know, but I'm not sure that you're gonna have the time for that. That the guy is gonna let you the time for that is not gonna break before, and also that Luthen is gonna let you the time, is gonna take that risk for a long time. I don't think so. The situation with Cassian and these guys, I was getting tired of it. Like really, it was lasting too long and it was the same thing again and again. People who are too stupid, they were fighting together, but in fact they were talking to each other, bragging and... Oh, I'm so glad that you managed to escape. And you know, at the end I was like, maybe he's gonna come back to help them, at least by killing that creature for them before leaving. Because, you know, they were close to Maya and they're part of the rebellion, so maybe he's gonna want to help. But I'm so glad that he didn't. I think that we're gonna see them again at some point. But are they gonna be useful or against us when we're gonna see them again? That's another question. But really, all of the situation was ridiculous. And the fact that it's costing us time during this season, like that's it. It cost us 2 episodes for Cassian. During these 2 episodes, he couldn't do anything else. He couldn't be involved into something more important than that. When we can see that a lot of important things are happening, in fact, for Mon, for also Dedra and Syril, these two together. I know that they are bad characters, you know, they are on the bad side of the force, I know. But these characters are so well written and so well played. Like really, these two, they are playing so well. I can't help myself but having a big smile when they're on screen. I have the impression like something is gonna happen tomorrow. Why am I thinking about Cyril's mom? I don't know. Biggs, the guy, you know, who tried to flirt with her, and when she refused, saying that she has an husband, he took that badly, he threatened her in a way. Your husband is not worried about you, we cut the communication. I'm afraid of him coming back. That would be so bad. Even if they said that they are supposed to leave tomorrow, I'm afraid. And she is afraid. It has been a long time that they didn't have news about Cassian, so she is afraid. You have no reason to be afraid. Like really, he was never under a big threat with these wounds against him. He looked like the clever one, but really when you're surrounded by stupid people, it's in fact easy to look that clever. Luthen assistant is back. She's gonna get all of the informations. Is she gonna find a way to communicate them to Luthen? To send help? Oof. That wedding, I can't imagine that wedding is gonna end well. Like, for me, something bad, awful, terrible is gonna happen and disturb that wedding. Maybe it's gonna happen, you know, they're gonna get married, but during the party after that, during the ceremony, something wrong is gonna happen. Like Luthen killing the guy in front of Mona. Like Luthen killing the guy. Rael killing the guy. The pictures on this show, they look sublime. And during the first episode, I didn't pay attention to it, but the music right there during this one was maybe a little more present, I don't know. But a few musical themes were so great, so intense. I love them. I love this show, how it's done, the pictures, the music, the attention to everything. Again, for the picture, we have a lot of good pictures into the other Star Wars shows, but how it's filmed, you know, the ideas behind the camera, not just to film someone, everyone, everyone. They are not that color, you know, with this show, with Andor. They are taking more liberties with uncut scenes, you know, during entire minutes, with where to position the camera. Like right there, you know, to film Dedra and the other the fact that it was a camera from above. Also, how you film a character, how you film a scene, it's meaningful and it's sending an idea, a mood, an impression, a feeling, and they're playing with that with this show, and that's what I love as well. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna start this review right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time today to watch the third episode. No matter what for you, it's not gonna change anything. Remember that on my Patreon, you have a longer reaction part than the version that I post on YouTube with the level 2. You have the full reaction part with the level 3. You have everything with 1 day of advance, meaning that if you're watching this video right now on YouTube, you can already have my reactions and my thoughts to the third episode on my Patreon. You know, for the rest of the season, it's gonna be Thursday, Friday, Monday for Patreon, and Friday, Monday, Tuesday for YouTube. Okay guys, it's all for you and maybe also for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Hey.